Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play more Factorio with Bob's Mods. So, we've got our circuitry buffer, and we've made a bunch more solar panels. We have not yet done too much with oil processing. I'm almost tempted to just chop down some trees for the sake of keeping this thing running down here. One thing we can do, and I want to be able to do this down here, but we don't have the we need blue science to be able to do it. There is a technology we can research that allows us to convert coal into heavy oil. It's called coal cracking, and we can basically just turn coal into synthetic wood, which is awesome. And it kind of makes sense, you know. You're turning carbon. I don't know how the math works or how the actual. I have no idea, but whatever. Alright, that will run for an eternity now. Like, literally a really, really long time. Let's bring this stone with us since we can. I do have the ability to make longer electrical poles. I could be doing that too. Starting to clean up the base a bit. We have a lot of ammo. I could start using more advanced ammo in all the turrets. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go store this stone. Save it for a rainy day, you know. Alright, we were going to do blue science. That's the plan. Where we're going to make it, probably way down here. Red science is really getting backed up. We're lacking red science. Of course, automobilism uses 2 red. That's part of the reason. So, blue science. Let's just say we're making blue science. Right here. Can't even do it. Well, I know from experience what it takes, so. Okay, so that'll be blue science. And the output will be on this side. And we're just going to run it somehow, get it all the way the hell up there. Although, I should not build it here, because this is going to be expanded down. What am I thinking? It's crazy. Thanks for the car. Let's find out what it is that we need to get blue science. What unlocks blue science? It's batteries. Makes sense. We're going to need batteries to be able to do blue science, so. Maybe we can fit some blue science manufacturing in up here. Just close to the actual science production. I suppose that wouldn't be a horrible idea. No. If I ran a belt here with half your supply, the other half your supply, and then I put you here, yeah, that'll fit. Okay, something like that. And blue science goes here, comes through to there, goes to about here, nope, goes to here, yep, okay. So that's the 10. You're going to be blue science. We need steel. I need steel and batteries. Probably going to be steel and smart inserters on one belt. Batteries and circuits on the other. Because batteries and circuits are down here. Steel and the other one's over here. So let's do steel and smart inserters. Probably should just push this wall back. I do have more walls, right? Yeah. This is mine now. Yay, batteries. Get lasers. Mine. This belongs to me. No, man, there was an attack there. That means I gotta defend this spot. Well, as long as we're using the advanced bullets, I think that they'll be okay. Just give them 50 rounds, and that way I don't have to worry about it for a long time. We'll get some more turrets started. Plus, we're working on lasers, so... Do I need, can I make better tools yet? No. Still haven't researched that either. Well, I'm getting really lazy with my research. It's not true. I've been researching non-stop. Couple lights. Keep things nice and bright. Okay, so basically, to make smart inserters is really simple. We just need to have a little bit of space and then run iron. It's just iron and circuits, that's it. There's nothing else to it. Very easy. Compared to everything else I've been doing. Alright, you're gonna be... We need one space in between them. No, actually we don't. Alright. One run circuits through there. Double, single, single. Let's go ahead and get gates, why not? I want to run iron along this one. There's your iron. There's your iron. Iron can go... Actually, no, I do want to have a space in between these. Because you're making gears just for one guy. Okay, so iron plus gears. Actually, you know what? I could probably sneak the iron in on the bottom. Iron, iron, iron. So the iron just goes to here. Gears go... Not gears, sorry, circuits go there. So that's circuits, that's iron. You got it, you got it, you got it. Shoot, you know what I forgot is the actual thing to shuffle them over. Alright, that's simple, we just expand it by one more. Same basic thing. Okay, and then you're going to come down, and you're going to merge in with some iron somewhere and go that way. Okay, so your iron and steel. Doesn't matter which side of the belt it's on. Let's just run it from here. And you will always place on the left side of the belt, so it should line up properly, but just in case. Just in case, we'll do that anyway. Besides, it gives me a little bit more buildable space. Okay, so you go that way to there. Oh, right, we can actually queue up. We can put the blue thing on there now. Blue sides. Alright, so there we go. Steel. Now we just need to connect the iron and the circuitry. This is the actual primary iron line. As spread thin as it is, I'm going to just grab onto it again. So that's our iron. Nope, iron goes that way. Which means now we need to tap into the circuitry, which we're making exactly none of. Or circuit boards, rather. Oh, let's see. Let's see if I can find it. It's probably after advanced oil processing. Actually, there it is. Right there. It is advanced oil processing. It takes coal and water to create heavy oil. That's what I want. Well, let's do pump jack research for now, I guess. I'm all over the place in my research, I know. Sometimes it's hard to know, like, what the right research is. You want them all. That's the truth. You just want them all. See how accurate this thing is. 300 a minute. So it should last quite a while. That's not nearly enough wood. Problem is I got lazy and I started blowing everything up with the dynamite or the grenades. That there's just I don't have any wood on me. Plus we're making way too many solar panels. For the moment, you know what? Let's not make solar panels. Let's turn solar panel production off. And we need to tap into circuits. And actually, I'm going to tap into it down here so that we can access the storage. We'll go like right there. Uh-oh. No! Stop jumping my mouse. Mouse going everywhere. Stop! No! Stop that! No! Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! Don't do that. That's not where they go. Trains. Those sound fun. I just know there's the wrong one on there. There's gotta be. No? Alright, it's clean. It's clean. It's okay. Alright, that is the circuit line. So... Okay. It's only on one side of the belt. Why is that? I guess because half of them are going on one side? No, that doesn't make sense. Ah, okay, I see what it's doing. Okay, well, let's offload this stockpile. I've got like 4,000 of them stored up. So that'll get Blue Science running for a little while. And then eventually we'll be able to get the advanced oil cracking. And we can start making some more stuff down there just using the coal field. Alright, so that's 3 of the 4 components. We just need to do some batteries now. And to do that, I think for the first time ever, I'd prefer to just go tap some sulfur. But looks like we don't have access to a nearby sulfur mine. I could use plastic. Or not plastic, sorry, the petroleum. I want to tap that sulfur. I'm gonna go do it. I have 50 walls on me, I've got some turrets. I don't have any gates. I could make a couple gates. Is this sulfur? Damn, this is gold. Bauxite, there's the sulfur. It's a pretty big base over there. Mine. This is my little sulfur field. You can't have it, you little bastards. Mine. I ran out of bullets already. So that's what happens when you give them 50 rounds apiece. It's not a lot of ammo. Tell you what, you guys would be better off with 50 rounds regular. Don't die. Okay, so sulfur. I believe you. Wow, that's not very much. I believe you mine this. Again, this is the first time I've ever used this stuff. I believe you mine it with just a regular mining drill. And we're probably going to want... can we make some of the bigger poles? Yeah. Let's do that. Run it back with some big poles. And if I have enough wall... I do not. Of course. Of course not. Gates. We'll mine the sulfur, and that will be the goal, is just make sulfur, like make batteries from sulfur fields. I think that'd be a fun way to do it. Wish I had some more wall on me. That doesn't feel very defended. But yes, apparently that is the way that you mine sulfur. You just use a mining drill. So we've got like maybe 2,000 sulfur there. That's not very much. But then again, what does it take? I think it takes 5 sulfur to make a bit of sulfuric acid. This is a different way to make sulfuric acid. You can actually make it as a byproduct of one of the other chemicals. But yeah, to make... And then this is how you make sulfur. Sulfur dioxide plus hydrogen. There's so many different weird ways to do stuff. Weird ways to do stuff. I'm looking for this one. We need to make sulfuric acid. This is... No. Yeah, this is the recipe we're going to use with the sulfur. We're going to take sulfur plus iron plus water. Instead of having to use multiple chemical plants to make the sulfur itself from petroleum, we'll just take sulfur directly. Mix it with iron plate and water. We'll have our sulfur dioxide. Okay, you know, I mean, things like, let's get energy accumulators since we're about to get batteries. Could be good. Pick up some sulfur, because, you know, certainly not hazardous to your health in any way, I'm sure. Okay, batteries. We need chemical plants. We need iron and water. I could make, because I've got the sulfur and I'm just going to move it around, we could just make the batteries right up next to this thing. I should route the advanced circuitry up there. Or, you know, again, for now, since we're going to be using robots soon, we could just do this. We could throw the advanced circuits in there. And then this would become batteries. Let's do it the other way. We can make batteries up here. Let's just do one. You're going to make batteries, and you're going to make the sulfuric acid that the batteries need, and actually if we offset them by 1 with a bit of pipe, we can use a single chest, copper and iron. And you're missing sulfuric acid, you're missing water, you're missing sulfur. Sulfur, all yours. Water. We can make that. We can do that. We can make pumps. We'll use a regular offshore pump because this one doesn't actually cost any power, where the other one does. Okay, so we have batteries that are getting made, they're getting put in there. We got blue science, done. So we have blue science. I'm gonna need to make some more. I need more iron and copper and stuff in storage so that I can actually run some of this stuff from chests instead of just using belts. I would have preferred to run the iron and copper and stuff over there, but I just want to get it started. And I am walking around with so little resources like regular copper and iron. Also, probably go get the tree thing working again. Very first research I'm going to do is probably going to be that advanced oil processing, so we can crack some coal in a heavy oil down here and just turn it directly into synthetic trees. I think I've said that already, but that's my plan. There's coal right here for it. So there's some trees. That, or we can make some flying robots. I know some people are going to want me to not make flying robots, but you know I'm going to make flying robots, right? Like, you don't actually think I'm not going to do it, do you? We have to make flying robots. They're so amazing. It is a fun challenge to try to do it without robots. But the thing is, in Bob's Mods, the robots are so amazing. Like, they're so much better. In the logistic network, it's so crazy and awesome. Okay, well, yeah, let's take a break here, and we will do some blue science next video. Let's pick up some more walls, because I used it all. Oh, we have quite a few. Okay, we have blue science now, so let's do advanced oil processing. I think we have enough batteries to do 75. That's pretty likely. And now we get to the fun part of the game where we can start to get really big, like build big. Using robots and stuff. Still burning through that backlog. I wanted to do something with the stone. I think I was just going to bring it over here and store it. Alright. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. See you soon.